Hi everybody, it's Wolf from Walker here. Today I'm in Welwyn Garden City again. I can't get enough of the place, I love it. Today I'm going to do a walk. We're going to start at Diggswell Viaduct or over that way, and I'm going to head towards Panzanger. I think we'll head towards Panzanger. Not quite sure yet. I've done a bit of looking up information. Without further ado, put your best foot forward and enjoy the video. So to start the walk, we're going to head towards Campus West. I say this place doesn't change, it's so well kept again. I thought perhaps it might have been an off day when I come here before. It's always clean. Good to see John Lewis going strong still. I've been in that store a few times. There's plenty of seats for me to sit down, but I'm not going to spend all day sitting down as much as I'd like to. I'm going to get on with this walk. So heading towards Diggswell House, towards the cricket club, and slightly to the right. So that's great, we've picked up the Welwyn Garden City Centenary path or circular walk. So Diggswell House was originally a 15th century manor house on the site. The grounds were landscaped by Capability Brown in 1771 to 1773. Between 1805 and 1807, the manor house became a mansion built in the neoclassical style. So that's a real shame. Diggswell House is a private residential house. I was led to believe you could sort of at least get in, have a look round, but no, private residents only. I did try to worm my way in, but unfortunately it's not to be today. So our next point of call is Diggswell Church of St John. So hopefully we'll have more luck there. So right next to the Diggswell disappointing house, we've got the Diggswell Church of St John. So St John's is an early 12th century church adapted over the centuries, with its present refurbishment completed in 1962. It contains a memorial plaque of St George dedicated to the 73 Australian soldiers nursed in the parish during World War I. The Australian flag is also on permanent display. On the sanctuary floor of the old part of the church there is a brass memorial to Sir John Perriant, who was standard bearer to King Richard II. Yeah, this was sort of a short notice walk for me. I say short notice, I'll get my head down, look. And I've never done this part of Welwyn Garden City. I didn't know it existed. I think Diggswell Viaduct I knew existed, and it's one I wanted to see. But there is actual walk, Centenary walk, which that forms part of this walk today. And yeah, some great trees. Let's flip you around. It's a massive. Looks like a cedar. That's had to be cut back, obviously because of its stature. It's liable to be blown over in the winds. You get a strong wind here. There's some lovely views across. There's grounds like a tinderbox at the moment. We've had we're in the height of summer. Yeah, you'll like this walk if you like your nature. I don't know. Obviously, but the path's been put here, I think, or I really don't know. Lovely treescapes. Really enjoying this walk. Yeah, you sort of turn the corner, you hear noise, you can hear a road. I thought it was the A1, it's not. It's another road. But you turn each corner and wonder, what's coming next? What's coming next? What am I walking into? But yeah, full of surprises. Welwyn Garden City is always full of surprises. The road. I assume we're going to have to cross this. Now, look left, look right, and run. This is extremely busy. I've got to go over there. I can see the signs. It's got to go, there's a gap. I'm not going to run, not yet anyway. Going across. There it is. It's well signposted, this Centenary walk. This house looks like it's up for sale. Got an old telephone box. Digswell Park Lodge, there we go. It's lovely and quaint. Yeah, despite being really warm today, it's come over all cloudy. Can you believe it? Well, you can do on my walks. They always seem to go over cloudy. They start off really sunshine and fair weather. A fair weather walker, that's what I am. But yeah, it starts getting cloudy again. The Digswell Viaduct. So it was built with 13 million locally manufactured bricks. It opened in 1850. The viaduct was designed by architect Sir William Cubitt. The bridge has 40 arches, each spanning 40 foot and 100 foot high. And the viaduct still carries trains to London. It was said that Queen Victoria was too frightened to cross it on the day of opening and insisted on being taken down the valley and up the side by a horse-drawn carriage. That is quite a structure. Now in the deep, deep darkened woods, heading towards Tewinbury Farm. It's actually overcast as well. I know in a wood it's threatening. Nice old tractor there. Anyone into their Ferguson Macy, aren't they? I think is the mate. I don't know what this one is. Please do not climb on the tractor. No chance. I'll end up doing myself an injury. That's a grand old machine. Right, let's continue with this walk. So that was the Tewinbury Farm Hotel. We're now going to move to Tewinbury Nature Reserve, and in particular on the Tewinbury Farm Chalk River Trail. Wow. Yeah, the thing I'd say about this Centenary walk, or this part, because I've done the other bits, it's pretty random really. You sort of end up in these places and they're sort of on the walk, on the trail. You can't really get into them though. You can't actually sort of, for a video, you know, for a YouTube video person like myself, it's quite frustrating. Yeah, it's sort of, I don't know, it's just like a random walk and you can end up in places. It's quite easy to get lost. And believe it or not, I've not got lost yet. I've probably walked into places I shouldn't have done, but there we go. Oh yeah folks, it's well, I haven't got lost. These signs have completely disappeared. Towards this part of the walk, it's getting really frustrating, and I'm deciding to make my way back home now. I'll make my way back to Welwyn Garden City via the road. You've got a public bridle way. You've got a public bridle way that goes through private land. They've blocked it off. I've gone storming through anyway because I don't really care anymore with all these private places that build across paths and that. So I've come across that, and I'm going to make my way to Penzing Golf Course now, because it's this is one of the worst walks I've ever done. This is so frustrating, and if you ask me, I'd say no, I don't recommend it at all, because it's just so random. It reminds me of when I was back in Scouts and I used to do treasure hunts, and you know, and it gets, you know, this is not a treasure hunt. This is meant to be a walk, an enjoyable walk, and it's far from it. And no, I don't recommend it at all. I've got the old Google Assistant now to help me out, but I'll join you at the end of it when I get to somewhere and give you an overall summary of the day. Hiya folks, I've decided to end the walk here, just at the back of Penzing. Yeah, the first part of the walk was really good. Up to about, you got Tewinbury Farm, and it got quite really frustrating. I've got to be honest, it was so frustrating after that. You saw it was a bit of a nature reserve, and then you come into the back of Penzing, and I think a subscriber a couple of videos told me about they're building new houses. Anyway, it's just like a massive land grab. So you've got the open field, which obviously they're going to build the new properties, but before that there was a public bridle pathway, and it's completely blocked by private residents. And I strolled right through it. I really don't care anymore. when it gets this frustrating, and a couple of heads pop round the curtains and that, but no, there was clear signs up saying it was a public right of way, and they made it into their own little private road. So yeah, the first part, well, brilliant, but the second part is just it's the most frustrating part of a walk I've ever done, to be quite honest with you. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something as well, like I did. I learned a lot, and see you in the next one. Bye.